I don't even know how to describe that smell. Like mild fart? What? Be going down, people of the world. My name is Redbeard, and you're watching yet another beer review. Thank you so much for joining me. For the beer of the today, we're going back to the beers of the Dan. Booze, Games, Deep Thoughts here on YouTube. Link in the description down below, of course. This is a can of Spellbound. It's a Lavender IPA by the New Level Brewing Company out of Calgary, Alberta, coming in at 7% ABV. When I did my unboxing video, the live stream, Nick was in the background, East Coast Dan, as it were, Maxwell Star, and he specifically piped up and said soap beer when I opened this out of the box and was like, ooh, Lavender IPA. Because lavender is something more known for being in soaps and stuff. But when I opened up Untapped here, there's a big write-up on the beer. And I kind of skimmed it, and it's apparently supposed to be a fusion of like a big hoppy IPA with lavender tea, which I didn't even know was a thing because I'm not a fan of coffee or tea on their own. Put the flavors in some stuff. I've had some awesome coffee beers, a bunch of awesome coffee beers, and a few not bad tea kind of infused beers as well. They're not as memorable as the coffee beers, I guess, because I can think of a few of them off the top of my head. I can't think of any of the tea ones I may have had. So with that in mind, maybe this will be the best tea beer I've ever had. Also brewed in collaboration, or not collaboration, but apparently, what is it? $1 from every 4-pack of this beer that was sold, so I'm hoping Dan bought at least a 4-pack, is donated to the Calgary's Women's Shelter. So, good on you, New Level. I have nothing bad to say about that at all. I don't see a date on here, which is mildly unfortunate. That will be a little bit of a tick off in the final score. Doesn't look like that any weight. Well, the only thing on the bottom of this can, there's a 0.7, but it's like etched into the can, which is very unusual. Little ding as well. Somebody dropped something. Maybe Mr. Dan dropping my beers. Let's crack it open and let us see what we've got. Alright, not looking crazy hazy at all. I just had that McKellar one, a double IPA, maybe half an hour ago at this point. And yeah, this is translucent compared to that for sure. It's not clear, but it's also not opaque. About 85 fingers worth of head because of how I poured it. Very rocky, big bubbles, a few small bubbles. I don't even know how to describe that smell. Like mild fart? I don't know, it smells like somebody was in the bathroom before me and took a poo and flushed it, and I walked in like 5 minutes later and there's still like the lingering smell in the air. Maybe like there's a little bit of floralness kind of mixed in, so like somebody tried to hide the poo smell with some Glade or something. I can't explain that. That's really weird, and now I have to drink this beer. I don't have to. I could just stop the recording and not do this, but no, this was sent to me by Mr. Dan. So it will be drank. And maybe the smell, the weird smell, is not going to be indicative of the taste. We can cross some fingers. Let's give her a shot. Let me get through this freaking head. It's not soapy, like Nick was thinking. But it's got this like crazy spice kind of, not a hot spice, but like I don't know, spice cakey kind of thing going on that's really frickin' weird. And mustache hair. I have no idea about this. That this is and just like the spicy flavors just sitting on my tongue right now, hanging out. It's not bad, but it's a weird combination. And if that's what lavender tea is like, then why would you drink lavender tea? Good God. I guess let's do this. Cheers, everybody. And like little tiny cheers, social distance cheers, Dan. I don't want to come too close right now. No bad flavors came up there. Yeah, I gotta say, lavender. I think this. I'm pretty sure this is the first thing I've had with lavender in it in my life that wasn't some kind of soap or potpourri or something that was made to smell like lavender. And why would you eat potpourri? Hops, water, barley, wheat, oats, yeast, and lavender are the ingredients. NewLevelBrewing.ca. We're bringing it to NewLevelBrewing.ca. And they have this great freaking, yes, I'm 18. Like, why can't they use cookies or something and remember? I hate websites that make you enter stupid stuff like this every single time. Like, it should be like, oh, he was just here the other day. Remember. Stupid, annoying bullshit. I'm sorry. Beer's making me angry. Nothing else really to say on this. I really do like the font and just overall labeling style New Level uses. I have to give them props on that. It's really cool. I'm assuming these things spinning around, that's what lavender looks like or something. I have no actual idea. Like I said, aside from maybe, I don't think I've ever bought anything that was specifically lavender scented, but I'm sure at some point in my life I've used a soap or a potpourri or a deodorizing spray. I'm not sure the technical term for like a Glade type thing. Or whenever I buy, I don't have them anymore, but years ago I used to have the Glade plugins things. You plug into your wall and you turn the dial and it could last up to 30 days or whatever. The apple cinnamon scent was always my go-to. Never went for anything really floral. That's right. I like scented things. I got a bunch of candles I'll light now and then too. Why not? You got a problem with that? I don't freaking care. This beer's weird. It's been almost 9 minutes of recording time. I'll be back in a little while, apparently. But, you know, you won't notice. It's not terrible. The taste is kind of mellowed out, I guess, as I've drank more of it and it's warmed up a bit, but it's still really, one can and one can only is gonna be okay. It's really, really unusual, and sometimes unusual is awesome. This time it's not great. The lacing, you know, made the glass look all crazy and fancy, so I can't fault that, but just overall, it's not for me. I'm sorry. It's just the way we go. Let's read this ridiculous write-up on Untapped. A joint effort with our taproom manager, Quinton, and our head brewer, Chad, to combine the love of big IPAs and freshly brewed lavender tea. Brewed with massive amounts of Laurel and Ella hops for complex floral and spice notes, the end result is highly bitter and hoppy, with this deep hop character melding perfectly with the fresh lavender put directly in our kettle. Our largest whirlpool hopping at New Level so far, and then massively dry hopped after fermentation. And then the $1 from every 4-pack going to the Calgary Women's Shelter. So, that weird spiciness is coming from the hops and the tea. Oh no, melding perfectly with that. Not for me, it doesn't. It melds in the weirdest way I've experienced in a little while. Animal hair. Always fun. Drink number last. New level. Here. Spellbound. Lavender IPA. It's not terrible, so I'll say like 5. I would have given it a 5.5, but your date is just not on there anywhere. So that's how we're doing that. If you've had the beer, let me know in the comments down below what your thoughts were, because this is done. If you liked the video, smash thumbs up in the face. You want to see more, subscribe. If you're not subscribed, bell notification, blah, 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 blah. Back with something like this pretty soon. Peace out. I don't think any other beer I've had has had a taste that just lingers as long as this one does. It'd be awesome if it was a good taste, but it's not.